Mr. President, how you doing?
I am doing great. I am just calling to say thank you. You, your listeners, everybody could not have been more supportive, stronger. When I saw the incredible dedication of folks, even before Election Day and then on Election Day, waiting in line, getting their friends and family out, phone calls, organizing, it just could not have made me prouder and more humble. And I know that we wouldn't be here. We couldn't be doing what we're doing without the incredible support of all of you. So I just want to make sure that I had a chance to say personally to everybody how grateful we are.
And thank you, Mr. President. I know you must be happy. I know there's a lot of work in front of you. But first things first, you have to get reelected. What's up next?
Well, the key thing right now is to make sure that middle-class families' taxes and working-class families' taxes don't go up. And we're pushing Congress very hard to go ahead and pass a law that would ensure that middle-class families don't see their income taxes going up next year. But I feel very strongly that taxes on the wealthiest Americans should go up next year.
Do you believe that we're going to get a chance to reach some kind of agreement?
Well, I think the agreement's there to be had. What I've put forward as a basic proposal, the same one that I campaigned on, that says we're going to ask the wealthiest to pay a little bit more. That raises about $1 trillion. We're going to go ahead and continue some reforms on health care entitlements that can save us several hundreds of billions of dollars. When you add that to the $1 trillion that we've already cut from our budget, then we can stabilize this budget in a way that is responsible, that will provide certainty to businesses, allow us to grow, continue with our recovery. And it's a balanced, responsible plan. That's exactly what I campaigned on. But what we're not going to do is to allow the wealthiest among us not to do anything, and then all the burden of deficit reduction falls on the backs of folks who can least afford it.
So what happens if the agreement's not reached?
Well, if the agreement's not reached, then the economy will take a hit, the stock market will take a hit, taxes initially will go up for middle-class families. I will come back with the new Congress and immediately recommend that they introduce a bill to cut middle-class taxes. And if Republicans don't want to provide relief to middle-class families, then I think they're going to have to answer to the 98% of Americans all across the country who desperately need to keep their taxes at a moderate level, and there's no reason why we can't get it done now.
You understand that a lot of people are just so frustrated with this same argument back and forth year after year. Then it's the fiscal cliff over and over again. When are we going to get that fixed?
Well, look, this is very straightforward. The Republicans are going to have to recognize that they can't have 100% of their way. And I have repeatedly shown myself willing to compromise. I am not somebody who thinks that we should punish success, but I do think that all of us have obligations. And if we've got a basic challenge, like how we are going to reduce our deficit in a responsible way, everybody's got to share in those burdens.
Well, Mr. President, I'm sure you're going to have success with that. First of all, just congratulations on your reelection. We did everything we could on our end. I'm proud of our listeners as well. They really showed up at the polls. You got a big fight ahead of you, but I know you're going to be successful, and much success for the next 4 years. I want it to be big for all of us.
Well, listen. Again, we could not have done it without you guys. We're going to need everybody to stay involved, stay engaged, stay informed. In the meantime, though, as we go into the holiday season, I want everybody to know how grateful your president is to you, and I wish everybody, all your listeners, a happy holiday, and know that we really love them and support them as well, and I'm going to be fighting for you guys every single day.
Happy holidays to you too, Mr. President. See you at the White House for the holiday party.
All right, man.
Take care, sir.
Bye-bye.
I'm taking Mama Baisden to the holiday party at the White House next week. Spent time with my daughter last week. I'm going to be spending time with my mom, taking her to the White House. Mama Baisden, Alicia Baisden, I love you. Thank you for being such a great mom and giving me an opportunity to be in the position I am today. From a single mother with 3 kids as a teenage mom to a woman who's going to the White House with her son. I mean, anything is possible, man, if we would just be determined. Just get rid of all the haters and focus on our dreams and put our heads down and fight hard until we get there.